Hello everyone, in this video we will learn about API. In the previous video you have already understand about the what is API, okay? And here we focus on how to make a very simple API, okay? So we need to create one controller and register route and write a small code for testing API and also testing API on the Postman. So now let's go, here is my project. Now let's start to create one controller for create function and test in API. So in here PHP artisan makes controller. My controller name is test API. Let enter, and then I go to see my app HTTP controller test APIs, and I create one function like here. It means AP so API data, okay, like this, and I just return a very simple string here, API data, okay. Let's save it, and you can go to register or you create one route for this function. Our route is focused on API, so we let go to route, and then we go to api.php. We do not use the web.php, okay, and here we focus on api.php. Actually it is also the HTTP. It is also the HTTP reset. Actually, you can use both of these because it is also support the HTTP request. So, but it should be separate the logic. Like for example, it separate API and web here is for our projects, okay, and here is for accessing from another site like Amazon or something, okay. So in here we focus on api.php and we write some route here. So this is used for us API, but in this case we skip it. We just make a very simple API. So we just create one route for API in here. Just route get. We use get method, and here is the URL and URL list, and my controller name is test API class, and you put the function name is show API data, okay. So don't forget you import the controller, so apps HTTP controller, and your controller name is show API, okay. So let me save it, and now you can test it with the Postman. Like here is my Postman. If you did not install it, please you can download in the Google. You can see here, go to Google and just type Postman in here, and you can download here. You can download for free, okay. So please you can do it by yourself because in here I have already installed it in my PC, okay. So this is like I want to test it. So when we want to test with API, the URL it must be API by default, and then we put the URL that we have created in route. So you can just write like this. Okay, it's error, so let me check in my project. This is my, okay, I have the import the wrong controller, so it must be test API. Okay, so let me go to Postman again and try to do here. Okay, so remember that we need to use here, like you can see is the get method, and we also have post, patch, delete, copy. So you need to choose the right method in here. As you can see in our route here, you go to see here, we use the method gets. Okay, so we request the data, so in here we should use the get also. Okay, and you also can test it on the simple browser, like in here you need to space API and place like this. But if you, like for example, you make a simple URL like this, it does not work. Okay, so you need to specify the API by default. Okay, API, that's fine, but it a little bit different. You cannot run on the simple browser here with the post method. Okay, with the post method we need to use the Postman, because in Postman it very flexible. It has a function for you to test the API. You can choose, for example, you can choose post here to test post, and you can use put for testing the put method. Okay, so this is the first example of how to create a very simple API. You can also write some array in here. We go to our controller and then just write and return some string here. In here we put the array of the data. In Laravel, when we use the return array, it means that it will automatically convert the array to the JSON data. Okay, so in here, like I type name, and my name is Tara. Okay, like gender, and also okay aims, and also key address, and then address is USA. Okay, let me save it and we test it again with the Postman. You choose the right method gets and that's it. Yeah, okay, you can see here is the data that we have right in here. Okay, so in the next video we will learn how to get all of the data from the database. Okay, so that's all for my presentation about making the first API. So thank you for watching.